Hey there, welcome to LightSnack Productions. I'm your host, Mr. LightSnack. This is a Thanksgiving special, so, but before we get started, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get updated when I upload new videos. I do giveaways. We did one at 1,000 subscribers, and I'm really excited to do a second one once we reach 2,000 subscribers. Now I think for this second one, I may do a double giveaway since it's 2,000 subscribers. Get it? Two. So two people may be able to enter to win this one. Separate prizes, one prize each, but two winners. That's what I'm thinking anyway. We'll see how it proceeds. But the rules of that, once we get there, are again, you need to be living in the United States. But if you are, you're free to enter. You have the same chance of winning as anybody else who enters, and you could win something for free. Could be Toy Story related. Maybe I'll give away something Transformer related also this time. So Toy Story thing and a Transformer. Maybe they'll both be Toy Story. I haven't decided yet, but we will when we get there. Really excited about that. So I also have an Instagram, and surprisingly enough, I don't have a whole lot of followers over there, which is fine. I completely understand people not really wanting to be part of social media. That makes perfect sense to me. So, but on my Instagram, if you want to enter one of the giveaways, that's where I reach out because it's secure there. Unlike the comments on YouTube, there the link is in the description of my videos, and you can go follow me over there. I do want to try to be more active over there. It's Thanksgiving, Turkey Day, and I'm just going to do kind of a video kind of going over some of my favorite things in my collection, I guess, today. So much. Anyway, let's get over to the desk and let's have a chat about some stuff. Alright, so the first thing in my collection I want to talk about that I'm thankful for is this Woody. This is Today I Grew Up Stunt Woody. And I'm sure you've probably seen Today I Grew Up, probably are subscribed to him. And he makes great Toy Story videos. He does some other stuff too, of course, Back to the Future stuff and different things like that. He was, a while back, he was selling some things, and I was able to buy this from his website. I got it for a really fair price, I'd say, and really happy to have it. And it's very nice Woody that he made. It's got the burn right there. He burned it with a magnifying glass, and proved that it burns just like the movie. The voice box in him does not work, unfortunately, but that's fine. Not a problem for me. It's got the movie accurate size pull string ring. So of course this was Stunt Woody. And yeah, this belonged to Today I Grew Up, and I was able to purchase it, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. I do use it as a Stunt Woody myself in some of my videos. I figured that's what its intended purpose was, so I was going to keep using it like that. When I did get it, I do have another video of it talking about it, and when I did get it, it did have this arm was cut off. The scene from Toy Story 2 where Al from Al's Toy Barn there is sleeping on the couch, and Woody's missing his arm. He's got the Cheetos and everything. So if you wanted to look up that scene, Today I Grew Up did a live action version of that, and it's really well done, for sure. And this was the Woody he used, but I thought since he got his arm stitched back on in the movie that I would go ahead and stitch it back on too. Also, I didn't want the stuffing and stuff falling out, so I got that stitched back on. So really cool Woody, really movie accurate. Especially with the stitched back on arm, the burn there, it just seems like he went through the movies, you know. So I really like having him sitting on the shelf. And with the connection to Today I Grew Up To, which is probably, I would say, probably one of the most popular Toy Story channels on YouTube. Really cool to have in the collection. Also inspiration for my videos when I see it sitting on my shelf. So I'm really happy to have this Woody. He's going to remain in my collection. And you'll see him in future videos and shorts and things doing what he is, being a Stunt Woody. So yeah. All right. Let's take a look at the next thing on the list. All right, so next up we have the Mattel Ultimate Buzz Lightyear, and this is the one that was released only in the UK and Australia. So this is a really, really rare Buzz, and this is my favorite Buzz Lightyear that I own. I like this better than the Collection Series Buzz. I don't even have a Collection Series Buzz anymore, to be honest. I sold it just because there's so many good options of Buzz Lightyear, and I really think a lot of that stuff's overpriced. However, I have spent a lot on Toy Story stuff, so and stuff in general. So sometimes I guess you have to. It's just I don't really know if the cost is, I don't know. It gets kind of high. You know what I mean? You know what I mean if you collect stuff like this, I think. I absolutely love this Buzz Lightyear. It's a mix for sure of like the digital data ones, like the 2009 Buzzes and the Signature Collection, as far as the look of it, and the accuracy of it, in relation to the movie. But it's also just really reminiscent of the old 1995 Buzz Lightyears, and because of that, it's just such a great Buzz. It's got the movie accurate laser sound, which is great. It does that little noise that you get, like I said in the video where I reviewed him, when Buzz and Woody are rolling around and you hear that noise in Toy Story 1. It's even got that noise in it, which is fantastic. The phrases are great.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. To infinity and beyond is a secret mission in uncharted space. Let's go. I am Buzz Lightyear.
He says it's a secret mission in uncharted space. Let's go. That's iconic from the movie. Pretty sure this is the only Buzz Lightyear that says that phrase. So he's only got what was it, 3 or 4 phrases, but they're great phrases. See, that's what I like about this stuff. I'd prefer to have something that had only a few phrases, but they were great, iconic, that you heard in the movie over and over again, especially the first 2 movies, because for me that's where Toy Story is at, because those are the ones I grew up with. I'm not saying nothing bad about the other movies, and I'm definitely excited to hopefully cover 5 and stuff. We'll see how that goes when that comes out. I really want to look into the toys that they release and stuff. I really hope they release some good stuff, because it's going to be hard for me to want to review them if it's like the Mattel Action Shop Buzz, if it's stuff like that, that's just, I hope they release some good quality toys, to go with that movie. So fingers crossed on that, and I'll be really looking forward to reviewing them for all of my subscribers when that comes. But this Buzz is just fantastic. He's got the sticker back here. I'm gonna have to grab the 95 and do a little bit of a comparison real quick in the video. But and I like these wings. Okay, they're the shorter wings, and mine are a little worn, as you can see, which is fine. It was played with, That's what you're supposed to do with a toy, right? You're supposed to play with it. So I see stuff that's worn like that. It's not the end of the world. I do like to have stuff that's in good condition, but seeing something that's been played with, it's a toy. That's what they were for. It was used. It was loved. That's great. It's got, they even went so far as to make sure that this is green, this is red, so you at least got that, I gotta grab the 95. All right, so he doesn't stand at all. My 95 Buzz he's not gonna want to stand for me. I'm trying to be careful with this guy as well, because he's got a little bit of an issue on in his legs, and he's just wanting to lean back. Okay, so 95 Buzz, and the 95 Buzz has bad knees. He's a little young yet to be having bad knees, but he's got bad knees, as you can see. He just starts to go. There he goes. But you can see how they've improved with them both standing here, and how much better the Mattel is. I mean, like I said in my video, and you can watch the video review of this guy, for sure. I did a full video on it, all the stuff. Again, I've got video reviews of everything I talk about on here. Full video reviews, just for the individual things. You can see how they painted that pad there bigger. That's even bigger than like on the Signature Series. That's way closer to movie accurate. In fact, I would call it movie accurate. It might not be shaped exactly the same as a movie, but as far as the size, it's wonderful. They always get that wrong. It's just great. It'd be cool if he glowed in the dark. He does not glow in the dark, but that's not the end all of anything, you know. And this is white, whereas it should be more of a gray color. But I mean, just look at how much better he looks, you know. Absolutely love that Buzz. If you had a wrist communicator, amazing. And the Buzz Lightyear I had when I was growing up was this guy. Not this one, but I had one of these. So this guy being way more like the movie, with the phrases, the laser sound, the looks, everything like that. This guy's definitely my favorite Buzz. Has a special place in my collection, and I really like owning him. So he's really important Buzz to me. But yeah, so that's that one. Let's move on to the next. Okay, so next up here we have the Pixar Spotlight series Woody, which I am a huge fan of. Like, to me, also we have the Beast Kingdom Buzz Lightyear. To me, these are both like mini Metacom figures. So if you want like a mini Metacom Woody, I would recommend going with the Pixar Spotlight series. I believe it to be better than the Beast Kingdom, just because it's got the cloth, and I prefer it. That's me. And then if you want a mini Metacom Buzz, I would recommend getting the Beast Kingdom. As you can see, I've got him strapped to a rocket here, because I've always wanted to send a spaceman into orbit. Anyway, these are both great figures. And if I wasn't like doing YouTube and stuff, and I just wanted to have just a Woody and a Buzz to display, because I really like Toy Story and Disney, I would have these two. I think you could just round out your collection really well just having these two figures. So a Beast Kingdom Buzz Lightyear and a Woody Pixar Spotlight series. That'd be a great collection. You could put it up on your bookshelf, or maybe if you collect like DVDs and stuff. I know a lot of people probably don't have DVDs anymore. I do, but if you have like a movie shelf and stuff, you could easily just like kind of use them kind of like a bookend type of a thing on your movie shelf, have them both sitting there, you know. It's kind of like a Disney display thing or something. These two together look fantastic. And I'm really grateful to have these both in my collection. They come with swappable faces and hands and things, like I said. If you want to see more about either of these, I do have full reviews up of both of these on my channel where I talk about all of that. So if you want to watch that, they're on my channel. I have a playlist of all of my video reviews for Toy Story stuff. I also have a playlist for my Transformer reviews and things like that. So if you want to watch them or binge them, maybe while you're eating your leftover Thanksgiving meal later this evening, feel free to do so. But I highly recommend both these figures. They're also fairly inexpensive. They're definitely nowhere near the price of Metacom, which I think is outrageous. But to each their own, I suppose. Anyway. So definitely recommend these. I would have the Pixar Spotlight series Buzz, but I can't ever find it. When I do, people want ridiculous money for it. So I did think about getting that too, to review and also to add to the collection, but it's just hard to get for some reason. This guy is not difficult to get. He's pretty easy to get. You can pick him up lots of different places. This guy you can still find too. Again, prices on either of these is not terrible. So definitely worth it. I absolutely love both of these. So okay, what we have next is this Toy Story 2 Zipline Buzz Lightyear. And this is really cool. He comes with this little blaster, and as you can see, it's got the string around it, so you can string the line however you want, and it's pretty long. Again, there is a full review of this on my channel if you want to check that out as well. But you can string this along, and then he'll ride on this monkey, just like he did in the Toy Story 2 scene, where that wheel is, and he'll zip down. So it's a really cool little Buzz. Also, this is a button that when you press on the back, it will, red and green lights will flash on the wings, you can see there. So really cool piece in the collection. Oh no! And I'm very happy to have that as well. As far as my Transformers are concerned, I really like this in the new '86 Studio Series Optimus Prime. I didn't grow up with G1, but I did see the movie when I was growing up. I grew up with Armada. I've said this in my other videos about Transformers. But I did see the movie. I rented it from Blockbuster. I didn't even know there was a Transformers movie. I remember seeing it in Blockbuster. I was like, there's a Transformers movie? So ended up renting it, and I watched it as a kid. And I remember seeing Optimus in there. And I was like, that's not the Optimus that I have, because I was thinking Armada Optimus. And I was like, but that one's really cool. I was like, I wish I could have one of those, you know. And I actually had like an original G1 Optimus that I had got like at a garage sale. I didn't even know it was the same thing until I was like an adult and thought about it. I was like, you know, that was I had one of those, and I didn't ever put together that was the same thing, because it didn't, to me, it didn't look anything like it. So I was like, that's where do I get this Optimus? So, but they've made different variations of G1 Optimuses that are very accurate to the show, but I saw this one. I had to get this one. It's great. I love the truck mode too. As far as the way it looks, I mean, to me, it just looks like it jumped off the screen. If you watch the old G1 cartoon, it's just fantastic. The trailer's got, I'm not going to do a full review. I mean, if you want a full review of this, let me know in the comments of this video, and I will do one. I just figured other people had reviewed it plenty, so it wasn't necessary, but it's just wonderful. I'll go ahead, I'll transform him into robot mode, so you can see that too. But I love this Optimus. It's probably about as perfect as you're going to get, both in truck mode and robot mode. The aesthetic look of it is just insane. And there he is in his robot mode. I mean, it's just fantastic, fantastic rendition of Optimus Prime, all the way around. Really beautiful figure. Mine's legs are a little loose, so there's little stuff going on like that, and then, you know, there's the thing with these being upside down. But it's a great Prime, so can't really complain about that. Just, yeah, wonderful Optimus Prime. If you open up the chest here, he's got the matrix cavity, and you can get a hold of it and you don't have big grubby fingers like mine. Under here, he has a matrix of leadership, of course, and it opens the way it does in the movie, which is awesome. So kind of wish I had an Ultra Magnus. The Ultra Magnus is really cool. The matrix chamber just kind of pops open, like the whole thing when you open it just pops open. It's kind of neat. But really, really like this Optimus Prime, so really happy to have it in my collection. Also, the 86 Bumblebee just looks fantastic next to this guy. I wish they would have made his windows blue. That would have been better. I guarantee you they're probably going to release like a Buzzworthy Bumblebee version of it or something, and it's going to have blue tinted windows. That's probably why they did it, so they can make more money, but I don't know. I could be wrong. You can buy stickers for it, but anyway, but they just look great together, so I thought I'd throw that in there. Another one I really like is the Legacy United series, Armada Prime. It's a great figure. I'm not going to transform it or anything. Again, if you want to see me do a full review of this, I definitely can. Let me know in the comments, and I'll do it. There's just been so many reviews already out there. It's just like, how many do you need? But it's a fantastic figure. I absolutely love it. Like if we compare just him in bot mode to the original, you can see the improvements, you know, that have been made. I really like my original, don't get me wrong, but get him. Yeah, you can see the improvements there, of course, in the posability. But also just in like the overall aesthetic of the figure. Definitely night and day. But I adore this one too, because that's the one I had growing up. It's the one I opened on Christmas when I was a kid, and really happy to have it. But this guy, they did that right for sure. So really like having him as well in my collection. And then I just want to finish off with my custom Sid alarm clock. I really love how this turned out. I love looking at it. I've got it sitting up on my and you probably have seen this if you've watched some of my other collection videos where I show the way I have my collection set up, like my shorts and stuff. I have it set up, and I have, you know, Buzz with his rocket strapped to him, set next to it and stuff. I just really like the looks of it. You know, it's really cool to look at. It just brings back a lot of nostalgic feelings to see that sitting there. So it's turned out really well. All I did, I videoed this up too in the process. I picked up an alarm clock from the Goodwill in the doll with an arm that I ripped off, and I just painted it. And down here I found a white screw. I actually had one laying around, so I just screwed a white screw up in there, and you know, I put some styrofoam up in there, and as well as some glue and whatnot. It was really strong glue. I can't remember what I used now. So, but and stuck that down over there after I took that other bell off, and it looks wonderful. I think I really like it. So that's something that I've made, something that's custom that I really like. As far as the Toy Story stuff is concerned. Also, I guess we can take a quick look at my custom Buzz too before we end the thing. I'm not super fond of it, but I'll go ahead and show it because it is a custom. So, alright, so this is my custom Buzz. And I've got some videos up of stuff I did to it. Again, I'm not real fond of this. I'm not super big into customs. Head swaps, I think probably mostly are alright, but once you start getting into arm mods and stuff, you really take away from the toy's ability to be a toy, and it's just not it's not gonna last once you start getting into customizing stuff. It's purely made for display when you customize stuff. in my opinion, at least from my experience of my own customization. Probably because I didn't do it very well, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I did an arm swivel. I'm not going to move it because it doesn't move that well. It's pretty cheesy, really. Basically, you just hack through the arm and put a screw through there, and that's how you make it swivel. So you can imagine that's not going to, you know, be the sturdiest thing in the world. I did the arm swivel mod, you know, and the shoulder mod thing, which mine doesn't even move very well. You know, can't get it, the kind of movement I really wanted out of it. Maybe if I like sand it around here, so this is a bigger opening, but I don't even want to mess with it. And I took his helmet off. He has no electronics in him anymore because I just gutted it rather than trying to mess around specifically with the laser and stuff. I could have probably kept it in there if I really wanted to, but it wasn't worth the trouble to me. So, but that's my custom buzz. If you want to kind of get some hints, I wouldn't probably take my video on customizing the arms as gospel, I guess. In other words, I wouldn't necessarily follow the way I did it because my results are not that great. I'm not impressed with it. A lot of people on YouTube will show you, you know, how they do customs and stuff, and you really don't know what the outcome is unless you do it yourself or you look at the one that they customize, because once you start manipulating it, you know, moving it around after you customize, you start to realize just how fragile it becomes once the customization is done, if that makes sense. So if you're going to customize something, just know that once you do it, it's a shelf piece. You know. So but yeah, I did it. I kind of wanted to put, you know, get some ball joints for here. I haven't done it. I don't know if I will. Maybe. Who knows? I think that looks kind of wonky the more I look at it. Like, I thought it would be cool, but ball joints are just not the right size. It just doesn't look quite right. It would be better if it was a factory thing, you know? I don't know. That's my opinion. Anyway, so that is some of the things that I am most thankful for this Thanksgiving Day in my collection, both of Transformers and Toy Story. I'm also extremely thankful that I have all of the Transformers that I had as a kid, and I'll do a quick shot of those here before the end of the video. But yeah, so let's take a look at that before we do the outro. Okay, so this is my Armada Transformers collection. My Mission Nostalgia video series is about this. And I have been able to get back all of the main Transformers Armada figures that I had as a kid from photos that I found in my photo book that I had taken as a kid. They had ended up going off to the Goodwill at some point in time, and so I lost them. But thanks to eBay, I was able to get them back, and very happy to have these all in the collection too. Very thankful. So, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate it. Enjoy your turkey and your other Thanksgiving meal items, and I will see you in the next video.